Hi. So what we have here, we got a problem from section 1.2. The problem states that there are 5 boys to every 6 girls in the introductory engineering course. If there are 396 students all total enrolled in the course, how many of those students are boys? So let's kind of break this down. Let's figure out what our base case is. So right off the bat, we see that there are 5 boys to every 6 girls. So 5 boys plus 6 girls, well, that gets us 11 students. Okay, that's our base case. Well, let's bump it up. If we have 10 boys, that means we have 12 students. 12 girls. Well, that gets us 22. All right, so on and so forth. If you want to, we can keep on doing that until we hit 396. Or we can just do simple multiplication. So looking at our base case right here, okay, if we start off with 5 boys and 6 girls, and we have to have a total of 396 students, well, let's see how many boys we can have. So what we're going to do, we're going to kind of take a shortcut. We're going to take the total, 396, and divide it by our base case answer, which is 11. So 396 divided by 11, well, that should get us 36. Okay? Now, what this says is that if we take the 36 and multiply it by the 5, we get the number of boys that are in the class. So 36 times 5, well, that should give us 180 boys in the course. Okay, right off the bat, there is our answer. But let's double check it just to make sure, because we always want to make sure our answer actually makes sense. So remember, we have to have a total of 396 students. All right. Now, if we were to do the same process, okay, if we take this 36, which now I'm going to write it in a different color. If we take this 36, and if we multiply it by 6, well, in that case, we get 216 girls in this class. Because the 6 at the top corresponds to the amount of girls that were in the class. All right. So let's double check this. This is where we got to check to make sure the answer makes sense. We have the amount of boys plus the amount of girls. We hope and pray it gives us 396. And guess what? It does. Okay? So that's one way to figure out how many girls there are in the class. Also, too, you can also, try it out like this. Since we found the amount of boys that are in the course, okay, we know how many boys are in the course. We have no idea how many girls there are in the course. And we know that there is a total of 396. Well, if we solve our equation, the x would equal 216 girls. Okay, so that's kind of a roundabout way to do it. However, bottom line, the final answer for this question would be 180 boys in the course. Okay, but let's kind of regroup here. At the very beginning, we had to figure out what our base case is. So it said there were 5 boys to every 6 girls. So our base case would be 5 plus 6, which gets us 11. So we took this 11 right here, and we divided it from 396, and that's where it gave us originally 36. Okay? Now we take this 36, and we multiply it by 5 because we're trying to figure out how many boys there are in the course. So 36 times 5, that's where it gets us 180 boys in the course. To double check to make sure that your answer is on par, if we take 36 and times 6, we can figure out how many girls there are in the course. Okay? And if you add 180 to 216, you should get a grand total of 396 students in the course, which verifies that your answer makes sense.